Looks like we are only getting a funny jobs today. Customer has just arrived. He said he purchased the car and it's doing funny things since the beginning. This cluster has been sent somewhere twice so far. They have tried to repair it twice, but they failed. He doesn't know which company because the dealer he bought it from has sent it somewhere, so the customer doesn't know where. So let's see. I don't want to power that up yet, because first thing I want to check is the fault codes, whether it does have any fault codes or not. Forget about one signal. No, forget about the gateway. Alright, that's how you work in Rush. No response, of course not response. Alright, so we've got the gateway now, and let's try to connect with VCDS. PTI I can't show you VCDS, I could have. So in faults we only see the control module ROM error, which is irrelevant, which is stored at 125,000 kilometers. Second fault is outside air temp sensor, irrelevant, and the third fault is instrument cluster lamp test, defective intermittent freeze frame. Well, let me actually show you that. I'm gonna show you that. So that's it, control module ROM error, check the mileage, 125 kilometers, and another fault, 225 kilometers, which means that this fault, the first one, has been there for 100,000 kilometers, which for me means it is irrelevant. This is something what I very often see on these clusters. So instrument cluster lamp test, defective intermittent. Okay, it doesn't tell me a lot. Okay, so let's power that up. So at least try to power that up. Do we have a connection? Doesn't seem so. We should have, but we don't. This is basically what the customer has described to me. But it was working a moment ago, it's not working now. Do we have a proper yes? There is some life in it, but not too much. Okay, so at the moment it's dead. But what I wanted to show you is what I already saw through these little holes here. You're gonna see that too in a moment. With this one, I don't know yet what's wrong with it. I'm just going to try to figure out. Especially that it's intermittent fault. Why? I wouldn't be surprised if they use the super glue to connect the boards. Because it should pop off. What? Oh jeez. Oh boy. So first off, as I said, it should pop off. Why didn't I don't know. But anyway. Anyway, here's the example of, you call it workmanship. That's amazing. That is amazing. I'm gonna switch to the microscope in a moment, because I see that the camera has a bad day. Alright, let's check under the microscope. So what we can see here, we can see that the first MCU microcontroller unit, this side has not been touched. Why do I have it so dirty? Let's wait a second. Now I know already that I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not even gonna try to repair it. This is ridiculous. This is beyond. No, it's not beyond the repair. It's basically broken. So physically broken by someone. So this side has not been resoldered. This side has been touched. Something has been done to it. This side also. But check this out. This is flux. This is something you clean after work. And this is some kind of rosin flux, by the way. Yeah, so that's one of the microcontrollers. That's the other one. So it may be overheated. I don't know. It may be shorted somewhere. I'm not gonna do the detective job on it. But check this out. I'm asking for I don't know how many times. What is this? What is this? Why is it here? What is this? What is this? This, all of this. What is it? I mean, why is it there? Why? Why do you put such a solder blobs on top of the components? Why do you do that? The problem is that someone who is doing something like this, and it's a company who used the warranty void sticker, is that someone who does something like this. Oh, that angle is much better to show under the microscope. Oh, it's a new experience. So that means that whoever has done that has no has no experience whatsoever with soldering iron, which is really weird. Nowadays there are many videos on YouTube teaching you how to solder properly, and it's a repairs. It's an electronic 101. The way you solder. Well, I show you if I find at least one component which hasn't been sodomized like this. But I think I'm not gonna find any. No. So I could show you how to solder this resistor array, but it's a different thing. So someone who can't really solder probably have overheated some of these components, or desoldered some of these components, or misplayed some of these components. So there is no point for me trying to figure out. No, I'm not doing that. So again, I was trying to find some component which has not been smashed to show you how to solder it, but I can't. Okay, so I'm sorry, that's it for now. This is how they do it. As I said, I'm not gonna try to figure out how to fix it, because maybe that microprocessor has been overheated, maybe this one has been overheated. This is something you cannot figure out, you cannot find. Even if you find it, then you cannot replace either of this microprocessor. Well, technically you can, but it's too much job too much of a work. Alright, so again, thank you for watching.